What's up, people? This is the Dark One 9087, and I'm bringing a video of my 55-gallon fish tank. I got all kinds of shit in here. There's a black molly, about a dozen or so skirt tetras. They're pretty. There's one of my, two of my 5 Cories. I'm not sure where the others are right now. They're in there somewhere. Oh, there's one. And there's another one back in the... Oh, yeah, they're all camping under the rocks. So they're in there. And I got black phantom tetras. Nice mixed batch of males and females. Got them off Live Aquaria, doing really good. Got like 15 of them in here. And like I said, I got like a dozen or so of those, probably 15. There's ghost shrimp. I had 18, but I lost it. But 5 died in transit, so I got like, say, 10. Interesting little shits. As you can see, I got zebra Nereida snails. I got like 6. Good algae eaters. So it works. Of course, that's the only one I see on a regular basis because he hangs out right there. I got one that hangs out at the top. I don't know if you can see him back there. Yeah, he likes going to the surface. I don't have a problem as long as he doesn't get out. Because Nereida snails can go forever out of water. So, let's just say they're not fully aquatic, people. They're not fully aquatic at all. Or else they would stay in the fucking water. Because from what I heard, they can go days, if not months, out of water. So they're not fully aquatic. Zebradanios. I got like 20 Zebradanios. Good little starter minnow if you want them. Really hardy. For all you aquarium beginning aquarists and everything. Really hardy minnows. And no, they're nothing like, river shiners or anything. They're, let's say, a little more sturdier than that. Because I've tried common river shiners in fish tanks before. I've only got 1 out of like 5 that I put in here to live. And it was just a baby that I actually caught out of the river. The other ones I got from a bait shop in a bait bucket. And as you can see, them smaller minnows there are White Cloud Mountain minnows. The 24 karat gold version of the White Cloud Mountain minnow. I got 10 of them. I'm planning on getting more. Just because, well, they're relatively small to begin with. They only get about that size right there. Relatively small fish. And they're pretty as fuck. But yeah, White Cloud Mountain minnows. Another very hardy fish. I'm pretty sure I got females in here. It's just hard to tell because they're so small. I think I got males and females. Just hard to tell because, well, They're really, really fucking tiny. And last but not least, I got 4 dwarf African frogs. I got 2 regular dwarf African frogs and 2 blonde ones. The blonde ones I see on a regular basis because, well, they mostly float at the top. There's a little froggy right there. See? Little froggy. And I got another one that generally camps out on this side. Yeah, there he is. He just looked away because he's really shy. Well, all the frogs pretty much are. I'm not sure where my regulars are right now, but I know they're in here somewhere. Well, there's one camping out under this rock here, but I'm not going to be able to, you know, really get him in there. Looks like my snails are doing their job. They're actually starting to clear up my rocks because my rocks were way worse than this. Because, yeah, I had an algae bloom on my rocks. But it looks like the snails are starting to clear it up a little bit because this one right here was covered. This one was like pitch black, but now there's like, you can actually see parts of rock coming through. Like all these rocks were pitch black. But I'm still probably going to take them out because, well, I got pond snail infestation. And they mostly, for the most part, hang out on the rocks. And plus, if anything, I'm just going to bleach them to get the rest of the algae off. But I'm also going to redesign the tank because I got another design I want to try out. And in order for the design to work, I have to take them rocks out. Because I want to make it like a natural riverbed. So I want to go down to the river and get some actual, you know, river rock. The big, well, these are technically river rocks too, but, you know, I don't want, you know, the stackable slate kind. I want, like, you know, boulders. That kind of river rock. I mean, yeah, I'm still going to incorporate some of this slate rock in there because I got more rocks. They're down in my garage. Oh yeah, there's the other froggy. Froggy in between the rocks, and I just saw one go up for air, so all 4 are accounted for. I just never can find them because, well, they're extremely fucking shy. Like, I'm not even kidding. Hardcore shy fucking frogs. You only see them every once in a fucking blue moon, pretty much. And even then, you're lucky if you see them. But yeah, everyone says that you shouldn't keep dwarf African frogs in a 55 because, you know, it'll stress them out and shit because apparently it's too long. Mine are doing just fine. I mean, literally, everyone says that, you know, the 55-gallon longs are bad for your frogs because they can't get to the surface easy enough. But, you know, I got this thing decked out to where, you know, they'll be able to get to the surface rather easily. Because, I mean, I even got my big Amazon sword in there. And I got these big-ass Bacopas and everything in that driftwood. I mean, you know, they got ways to get up to the surface, so it's not like, you know, I just got a bare tank and it's a 55, then yeah, it would be a little stressful on them. But, you know, I'm making it so it's easier on them. Now, I'm not sure if they're eating anything because I know sometimes dwarf African frogs can be really fucking picky. But, you know, they're still alive. I had the blondes for about a week now. And generally, if they were starving, they'd be dead by now. It's like, and that's with all honesty, if they were, you know, starving to death, they'd be dead by now. Oh, wait a minute. Looks like that one. Yeah, it looks like something took his foot off. Looks like my fish are being douchebags. Because something ripped his front leg off. And I mean, yeah, it's an amphibian, but I don't know if dwarf African frogs' limbs grow back. That's the problem. I mean, their limbs probably grow back, but I don't know. But yeah, something chewed his foot off. So yeah, I don't know if this one's going to be around much longer. I hope it does, but, you know, it's not guaranteed. Something chewed his foot off. I don't understand why, because none of these fish are overly aggressive. It's probably because it's blonde and they assume it's a piece of fish flake. Because, well, the blonde dwarf African frogs are the same color as fish flake. Which, you know, is, yeah. Need to get regular dwarf African frogs, but, you know, if it survives and its leg grows back, because I know a lot of amphibians can replace lost limbs, then awesome. But if it dies, it dies. I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. Just want to make sure it's happy when it goes. That's, you know, always a plus, making sure that it's happy. But yeah, stay tuned.